Well, it's a little bit busy for me today, but I'd like to make a quick video and say hello, everybody. Um, yeah, I've just finished now, this second actually, working on some beautiful Mawsits, and I was lucky enough to be able to get some beautiful pieces. If the door knocks, I'm going to have to go, so I'll have to pause it. But anyway, I've got people coming. It's busy today. Yeah, Mawsitit. Just let me show it you. There's not many, but this is the best I could do. And I've actually got some earrings, which was requested. So I've made some earrings and they've just come. So yeah, very beautiful. About 20 pieces altogether. And these are big pieces. So they're not easy getting big pieces these days, but look at them. Aren't they gorgeous? Yeah, some nice medium-sized pieces, and then some smaller pieces. So all beautiful. Doesn't matter what size you get, they'll still vibrate at the same frequency no matter what. Just some people like the size and shape. So there's a beautiful mixture of shapes, and some of the patterns on them as well, as you can see here, are quite pretty too. So there's diverse shapes and silver work. Really nice. All beautiful. But the most important thing is that you've got genuine Mawsitit. Now, I have made a couple of videos prior and said be careful, because sometimes you're buying jade and not Mawsitit. So it depends what kind of jade you're getting. All I can say is that if you get genuine Mawsitit, you will feel what I'm about to share with you today. So right now, in my humble opinion, this morning was a beautiful example that I never even came across my mind. But what a wonderful feeling to wake up and go to work and feel amazing and feel clarity, feel my thoughts are my own, but more importantly, to feel the connection to my home world, that this world is also my home world, but the connection that I receive, downloads, messages, channeling, all of those things that, to be fair, we have to work really hard to feel that these days, and for good reason, because of why we're being attacked on so many levels. The soup, the disgusting energy soup that we live in, the vibration, the frequency is all manipulated. It's not natural anymore. We have constant towers everywhere zapping us with energy, so we're getting headaches, tinnitus, all the Wi-Fi, all the radiation, all the new ear things, all the equipment in new cars now. We're being zapped 24/7. So it's understandable throughout these past few years we're noticing an increase of our lack of connection, not to mention all the poisons that are pumped in the air and into our bodies. So what is the answer I keep getting? How do I get my balance? How do I feel better? How do I connect to the spirit world? What is it? What's happening? Well, all of the things that I've just mentioned is an introduction into a door opening for negative energies to thrive in that energy. That's why people feel bad. That's why a lot of people don't understand that when they're having thoughts, they're not of their own. They're of really negative energies. So we tend to think, oh, that's my own thoughts and I feel depressed. No, you don't, because your own beautiful connection to our home world and this world has been interrupted deliberately. So you're not feeling how you should feel. And again, I'm not making this an advert to sell my crystals. I'm just telling you, go to your local crystal store and buy one and see what happens. It might just help. I'm not saying it will. I'm just saying it's helped me and a lot of my clients. That's why the price of this has gone up by 5-fold in the past year since I've started talking about it more. Why? Because now more than ever, we have been introduced to negative energies that weren't normally here in the same way as they are now. It's more free for negative energy to attach to us, whereas before it had to be through the likes of alcohol, medication, whether it was legal or illegal, whether we were bombarded with poisons in different ways, and what we eat and what we drink. So now it's easier because the frequency in the world is constant, in the sense of it's easier for entity to move freely. So I make a great point that when working in a room like this, when we're healing and working on crystals at that high frequency vibration, there is no way entity will come anywhere near. It's like poison to them. But if we lower the frequency in here and we've got Wi-Fi going on and we're screaming and shouting and we feel sick and ill, then that is opening the doorway to this negative energy that can flow freely in here. So the point being with this crystal is that when you wear it, you're clearing all the negative energy out, because you've got now a new frequency that is around you and emitting from the crystal. So it's always a wave that's blasting out around you. So it's a form of protection against evil, negative, dark. And I've actually had messages said to me that when they've worn Mawsitit, people keep away that they don't want near. So that tells you a lot, because there are many monsters out there that try and, deceive and try and, mangle their way into our lives, and then they cause havoc. So when you wear this, they stay clear. And I'm hearing that more and more. And I sell a lot of Mawsitit, and I know a lot of you wear Mawsitit all the time. And to be fair, this morning when I was walking along the street, I had this wonderful feeling, and it's like, oh, I'm wearing Mawsitit. And now the more I think about it, the more I realize it really is like Moldavite. It really has this high frequency that keeps things at bay, which aren't good for me. And I'm starting to feel the connection of who I truly am. So who you truly are is happy and joyful. That is the truth. You feel wonderful. You feel like you can conquer the mountains. You feel healthy. That's how you should feel. And that's how we should work to feeling. So this is one crystal that I believe helps us along that journey. That's it, really. That's the whole point why I make these videos, to try and say that this crystal works in this way. I know a lot of people think it's crazy and woo-woo. It's okay. That's fine. But this is my experience as a healer, and my experience is just as important as yours. So your experience is important. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I know through my experience that this has helped. And that's why I share it with people who are literally interested in crystals, because they may have had one given last week and thought, wow, my God, this feels amazing. Or something's happened in my life and the only reason why is this crystal. Well, that was me 20 years ago, and I've never stopped since. So Mawsitit is a crystal of great protection. It clears and keeps away. I mean, it's better than any of the keeping the evil eye at bay, the Fatima evil eye. No, this is real stuff. This isn't spiritual belief in yourself so that you become the belief, which is fantastic. This is like, I didn't even know I was wearing it and it works, so I didn't even have to believe in it. I'm just wearing it. Because a lot of the times what I've realized is that sometimes we believe in something so much that we create that what we believe, which there is truth in that, absolutely. And I've done lots of videos on that. But with this crystal, like Moldavite, you don't need to believe in it. Just leave it on and let it do its work. And it really does work. So if you've never been introduced to Mawsitit, which is spelled Mawsitit, and it is only from Burma, get that crystal from your local crystal shop, but make sure that they get the right one. If they fob you off with a piece of jade, which looks very similar, there's a lot of jade out there. Look on my website, I have lots of jade, but this is Mawsitit. This is like, it's just a different energy that is specially the energy that keeps demonic entity, attachment, spirit at bay. They will not connect. And if you are of the energy of thinking that you've got something that's attached to you, then wear it and you'll find that within a week or a few days or even an hour, it's gone. So it has a very beautiful and very important frequency right now. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to crack on with these. I've just about finished with them, and I'm going to upload them on Bajerski.com, also with some earrings, which was asked. So you'll be pleased to know that the earrings will be going up hopefully in the next day or so. So I just wanted to share that with you today, and I hope you appreciate the Mawsitit. I really do, as much as I've appreciated it. So have a great day from my heart to yours. Thank you for going to Bajerski.com and buying your authentic crystals, incense, oils, and now aura sprays. Really powerful stuff and working so well. Have a great day.